Weekly Renewal is brought to you by Calvo's Select Care.
Half a day, I'm Claire Calvo bringing you your weekly renewal. Today I am here with Rosae Shandor, who is the dietitian here at PLS Markets and EduKitchen, as well as she works collaboratively with Select Care, and she's here today to talk to us a little bit about a new program that's getting started. Welcome, Rosae.
Thank you for having me.
So I know there's something that I don't know if it's already been ongoing, but can you share with us a little bit about the diabetes program?
Sure. So we're actually on our third cohort. We started last year. And what it is about every quarter, Select Care sends an invitation to members, and the first 20 that enroll in the program, they get 6 sessions plus continuous glucose monitoring, all for free. So it's a 100% covered program for the first 20 to sign up.
And so what does the program entail?
The program, it's a collaboration between myself and a few pharmacists with Superdrug. We actually have 3 on board right now. So between the 6 sessions, they're seeing both me and the pharmacist. Again, the real good catch about this program is the continuous glucose monitor. It's a device that gets placed here on the torso, and rather than the diabetes patient pricking themselves multiple times a day, it's a monitor that once it's on the body, it stays for I believe 2 weeks.
Wow.
And it just captures all the data continuously, so they can just check their glucose on their phone without having to prick.
So this is obviously something entirely new. This is Untitled, right? Or in general, it's just
I'm not sure how long the technology has been here, but for me, it's definitely the first time I've worked with it since last year. So it's a new tool for me to, use with patients.
Yeah. Okay, so obviously I know your role. You're a dietitian.
Yeah.
So obviously your role is essential, and I'm curious with the 3 pharmacists, what role do they play in this?
So the device actually, they get trained by the pharmacist on how to use it, because it is something that's picked up at the pharmacy.
Okay.
So they do that initial training, and then the pharmacists give a lot of insight on medication. Sometimes timing plays a huge role in their numbers. So just finding those little details or fine-tuning every individual, total plan of how they're approaching their diabetes. Collaborative between me, myself, me, the pharmacist, as well as Dr. Alfred. So because Dr. Alfred sees patients every 3 months, right? We have that in-between time to say, hey, give her some insight on what's going on with the patient, and she can make changes to their medication before then, rather than waiting a few months.
So Dr. Alfred, she is a family practitioner, but also an endocrinologist. Right. So I see how that's crucial, that, big role she plays as well. And the reason why I ask, as far as everyone's roles, because even just when 21 Day Detox, from the very beginning, we had some people who came in with 5 maybe different medications, and in just 3 weeks, we saw some people actually wean themselves off and not need. And I'm curious, is that something else that you guys look for to see how many meds they could come off, or of course the sugar, but other issues that they may have coming
so
off?
we've definitely seen changes to both medication doses or discontinuation of certain medications.
Wow.
Yeah, so it's been
very rewarding.
We've had really exciting results so far with the past 2 groups. So I'm just excited that Select Care, is continuing to offer this.
This is awesome. Okay, so if anyone else, I know you said you're already in the 3rd cohort, so if anyone is interested, how would they find out if there's another program coming up, or how does that work?
Okay, so actually the sign up is ongoing. We're seeing people individually, not as classes. So once people sign up, we just schedule their appointments. So if you received a letter from Select Care, We're still open, we're still taking people, so just follow the instructions in the email. Maybe you didn't get an email, but you do have diabetes and you're a member of Select Care, contact Select Care and see if you're eligible for the program. Once you're eligible, they connect us and then we schedule the appointment.
Okay, so it's not directly to you, it's through Select Care.
Correct.
And like you said, 20 per cohort, right?
Yes.
All right. Is there anything else you'd like to share before we close?
You know, a lot of people are, I think, on the fence with getting help or taking that extra step. I know a lot of people have been living with diabetes for a long time and feel like they maybe exhausted all their options and tried everything, right? So I just want to encourage people to give this a shot. You know, it's new technology, and as you age or the longer that you have diabetes, your body changes too. So the things that worked before, you know, may not be necessarily working for you now. And don't give up, don't be frustrated. This is just another option available to you. And I really hope people, you know, give themselves a shot.
Absolutely. You're worth it. Thank you so much, Rosae.
Thank you.
Thank you all. I'll see you next time on your Weekly Renewal.
Weekly Renewal is brought to you by Calvo's Select Care.